were two types of fish in a pond. The number of catfish was 3/7 of the numbers of goldfish. Okay, like what I told you all, I mean, if you're a parent watching this, please help your child to understand this portion. The number of catfish was 3/7 of the number of the goldfish. This means that number of catfish is only a fraction of a goldfish, right? If the number of catfish is only a fraction of the goldfish, which means that there will definitely be more goldfish than the catfish. So use the figure. This catfish will be 3 units, and the goldfish must be 7 units. Okay, so we have really accomplished this portion. Now they say that when there are 21 goldfish and don't know how many catfish added into the pond, there was a 15% increase in the number of goldfish, which means that your goldfish of 7 units, right, it increased by 15%, and the total number of fish in a pond was increased by 35%. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this. I'm going to draw a model again, and then do you realize I don't even bother going to the question yet? No, I won't look at the question. No, I won't bother. Why? Because if you are already confused by the passage and you go straight to the question, you will be even more confused. My method has always been this. You get as much information as you can from the passage first. Once you have already done this portion and you have drawn a model, you can answer the question very, very quickly and a lot more accurately compared to if you just go straight to the question. Trust me, it's a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to draw the catfish. So catfish is 3 units. 1, 2, 3. And then goldfish will be 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the original one, right? So this one done. They said that when 21 goldfish and don't know how many catfish were added, there was a 15% increase in the number of goldfish. So I add 21 more goldfish, and then there was a 15% increase in the number of goldfish. Now let me ask you, 100% of goldfish I can put to 7 units, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 units. 100% of goldfish is 7 units. If I increase by 15%, how many units would that be? If I increase by 15%, it means that my goldfish became 115%. So I take 7 divided by 100 times 115. 7 over 100 multiplied by 115. Okay, so calculator time. 7 over 100 multiplied by 115. Okay, so this gives me 8.05 units. So originally I only had 7 units, but after I add 21, I have 8.05 units. Doesn't it mean that 8.5 unit minus 7 unit equals to 1.05 unit? Doesn't it mean that 1.05 unit represents 21 goldfish? Oops, so sorry, y'all cannot see, right? Yeah, okay, sorry. Let me repeat myself. Overall, this is 100%, right? From here to here is 100%. 100%, I can say 100% equals 7 units. Makes sense, right? Now, since they said that when 21 goldfish were added, there was a 15% increase in the number of goldfish. So if 15% increase in number of goldfish, right now I'm trying to look for 115%. Since 7 units is 100%, I want to find out for 115 units is how 115% is how many units. So I took 7 divided by 100 multiplied by 115, and that will give me 8.05 units. So from 7 units it became 8.05 units because there was an increase of 21 fish. I hope you all have been catching it. If you all do not catch it, please scroll back and rewatch that portion. Now if I take 8.05 unit minus 7 units, I get 1.05 unit. Doesn't this 1.05 units represent 21? Because they added 21 goldfish, right? So I now have 1.05 unit to be 21 goldfish. Okay, so from here, I'm going to find out what is 1 unit. What exactly is 1 unit? So 1 unit is what? If 1.05 unit is 21, now I'm going to take 21 divided by 1.05 multiplied by 1. 21 divided by 1.05 multiplied by 1, and that will give me what? Okay, calculator time. 21 divided by 1.05 multiplied by 1, that will give me 20. So why do I want to do this? Is because now I found out 1 unit is 20. See, I didn't bother looking at the question, there's no point. Get all the information that you can from here first. 20. So each of the units is 20, right? So catfish is what? 3 units of 20, so it's 60 lah. Okay, so goldfish is what? 7 units of 20, so it's what? 7 times 20 is 140. Now you got everything ready. With all this information, then now move on. They say how many catfish were there at first? There. With this information, I can actually do it. Now, each unit is 20, right? So it will be 20, 20, 20. So what's the answer? 60. So your part A will be 20 multiplied by 3, that will become 60. This is the answer for part A. So which is why I always say get all the information first. Once you get all the information, the question will come very, very easily. If you just focus on the question itself, trust me, you'll be so confused, and your confidence will drop and you won't even feel like attempting the question. Okay, now moving on to part B, they say how many catfish were added to the pond. Now, to find out how many catfish were added to the pond, right, we have to use this information. Because they said the number of catfish in the pond, the number of fish in total was increased by 35%. Can we find the original number of fish in the pond first? Since originally, right, we have how many units? Catfish, we have 3 units. Goldfish, we have 7 units. We know that each unit is 20. Okay, so I'm going to put here total number of fish originally. This will be 3 units of catfish plus 7 units of goldfish multiplied by 20 per unit. And this will be 10 times 20, giving us 200. There were 200 fishes in total. Now, then they said what? They said that the number of fish in the pond was increased by 35%, which means that from 100% it became 135%. So originally this is the number, right? So 100% of all the fish in the beginning is 200 fish. I want to find 135% right now. 135% will be 200 over 135. 200 over 100 multiplied by 135. So what would that give us? 270. So from 200 it became 270. After they added in 21 goldfish and do not know how many catfish. Okay, so the difference being 70, right? So I take 270 minus 200, the difference is 70, and this represents the increase in number of goldfish and catfish. Since I know that the goldfish that was added is 21, how to find the catfish? Just take 70 minus 21 and you get 49. So you get 49 fishes. Okay, so this is actually the answer. Done. So sorry for this video I have to scroll up and down because the video resolution is a little bit difficult for me to do side by side. Okay, so I have to keep on scrolling up and down. So sometimes if you're a bit confused, right, I will let y'all look at this original portion. Okay, first. Then I will slowly scroll up and let y'all see the rest of the working. But I've already explained previously, so I won't explain now. Okay, so the final answer will be 49. This one. Okay, so obviously when you watch via YouTube, right, you can pause it, you can pause the video if you want to just look at the answer without my explanation. So this is why I do it a bit slowly at the end. Alright, done. I hope this is helpful.